It's about that time. We live.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
It's the truth about a boss.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Talk About It Tuesday with your girl, B Brown, the Revolutionary.
And Sunshine, La Reina. It is September 6th, 2022, and we are live on Facebook and YouTube.
Show lives. So go tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
To tell another friend. Even the enemy.
Whoever. Because guess what? We don't discriminate over here. For the simple fact.
All views matter.
Yes. We value everybody's opinion. Just because we don't agree with it don't mean a thing. Because guess what? We grown over here.
Yes. We can agree to disagree.
Exactly. So there's nothing wrong with that. However, we got a good show lined up for you tonight. So with that being said, Sunshine.
What's up?
Let's get into the intro.
Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of Talk About It Tuesday. Today is September 6th, 2022. And we got a live action show for you today. What is in the water in Jackson, Mississippi? Whew, I would hate to have to drink some of that. King Heiress is arrested. Instead of acting like a king, he's running around here acting like a pure peasant. Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears lawsuit. Lord have mercy. What were you thinking? Missing Heiress found unalived. Seemed like two scoundrels were mapping her from the time she left her home until the time they grabbed her. A little laughter goes a long way. Terror at the amusement parks once again. Pink sauce lady, OM to the G. Child, what are you selling? And definitely words of encouragement. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite popcorn bag, and let's get right into it with your favorite host, B Brown, the Revolutionary, and Sunshine. Welcome and Sunshine Lorraine. I don't know how we got cut off at the end, my girl. I don't know what happened.
I smell some hateration, some holleration in this dancery.
Well, I apologize because I know for a fact that I added your name to that. And I don't know, it just was like, Lorena, child. Lorena, get it out.
Sweet little lies. Tell me lies. Go ahead. All right, boss. I got you.
Okay. And we got none other than the infamous Fresh herself in the building. Hi. Yeah, come on. You need to get one of these cups. You need for sure.
The merch too. The $25.
The cups are definitely on deck, and they will be on the website. That will be here soon, ready for you, honey. Please believe the website will be ready soon, honey. So, y'all just hold on. But we finna get right into this show, child.
Yes.
But before we get right into this show, Sunshine, how you feeling today?
I woke up this morning. Today was a Monday for me. It really was. It is my day 6 at work, and your girl, she ain't at her best. I had a little breakdown earlier. However, you gotta
Well, you know what? Breakdowns are more common than we think. Um,
Yes.
yeah, because we always look like we got it together, but really deep down within, you don't know what a person is dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for myself, I can't let them see me sweat, but I have my moments. Don't get it twisted. But I ain't gonna never let them see me sweat, and you will never see me quit. Cause one thing I can do, if I can look up, I can get up.
I know that, girl. You dropping bars, little bar. That was a bar.
Okay.
Hey, boy, that's
Okay.
cool. Okay, but that's true though. Like for real. Like before I left work, I was feeling good. God had been sending me. She was talking to me, and then when I got home, I understood why. Because she knew her girl was going to have a moment today.
That's
And
right.
then after I had my whole moment, boss, thank you. You helped me through. You prayed over me. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. Really, I really, really do. And then God, she just kept sending me, and I was like, okay, oh, you know what, girl, okay, we all need that moment.
Most definitely.
We're all get overwhelmed, and we don't allow ourselves those moments, and we need to, because
Yes.
if we don't allow ourselves those moments to be human and
Yes.
the things that are actually troubling us and overwhelming us, like we have to release that. Because we are just going to keep festering and keep festering and keep festering, and that is not a good place to be. So have your moment.
Have your moment.
Matters. Have your moments. You want to go in the corner and cry, go and take a shower, cry, go in the woods, go anywhere and just scream, let something out. Just have your moment. Release all of that and just, as I like to say, breathe in the positivity and
Breathe
breathe
out
the
the negative.
negativity.
I want to give a shout out to Quail in the house. Give a shout out to Taylor Rain in the house. And I also want to give a shout out, of course, to Infamous Fresh. Y'all, thank y'all for coming through. And yes, we got cups on deck, y'all. Trust and believe. I need all the supporters to get a cup. You know what I'm saying? We actually definitely want, once you get your cup, take the picture of your cup.
Yes, send it in. Like
Send
I
it in so we can put it on the broadcast, honey. Because guess what? We love our supporters, baby. And we going to be down like four flat tires forever and ever and
oh
ever
yeah,
and
on that
ever.
hill for y'all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then also shout out to Kathy Pope and also shout out to Miss Bobby.
Bobby, hi Miss Bobby. How are you? How was your week?
Yes, yes.
Like
And
you know
also,
you want one?
let me go back up here because I said had mine today. So Taylor, are you telling us that you had you a little breakdown today as well? Because it's okay. It's
It
okay.
is.
It's okay.
Yes.
Because if you don't allow yourself to just release that energy that's
Mm-hmm.
inside of you, you're gonna fester it.
Facts. And you never
So
know, like what you are going through, someone else could be going through as well, and they could take strength from you, and you can take strength within each other and help each other through. So you never know what your actual trauma, the bonds, the true bonds that it could build. You know what I'm saying?
oh yes. Well, listen, my girl. Um, while we here on air right quick, since we got all our main supporters in one place, Sunshine, I'll be right back. Let's entertain the people. I'll be right back.
See, once again, she be trying to leave me for the. I'm what was Bobby? I woke up this morning. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? How was your week? How are we all doing today? Yeah, I want to take the moment since boss left the room to talk about mental health. We all take on so much in our everyday lives, especially us parents, us mothers, us fathers. We take on a lot, even when we are single or coupled. So we have to take the time and the moment, if not once a day, maybe once a week. Take the time to take care of you. Take care of the times that you need to break down. You just need to relax. Take that nap that you actually know that you need. Take that long bath and soak your bones like everybody needs to do. Get that manicure, get that pedicure, ladies and gentlemen. You know, all nails and feet matter. You ain't got nothing to it but to do it. But still, remember, your mental health really and truly does matter. And we have to take the time to take care of ourselves like we do other people. So if every Tuesday I want to hear about how you sat for a moment and took care of yourself, how you took the moment to do something that you actually like to do for yourself, not because you're somebody's mom or somebody's daughter, somebody's sister, somebody's wife, somebody's mom, for whoever, whatever your first name is, Miss Bobby, Maddie, Kathy, do something for yourself this week and
Yes.
see how the next week.
And this is just a little bit
Yes.
of sage that we want to sage our people and take y'all to your highest self at this moment. We love and we appreciate all of y'all, baby. And trust and believe, get you some sage. Once our website is up and running, we will definitely have different forms of sage. So you can
Yes.
sage your house, sage your car, sage your equipment, sage your
Thank you.
pocketbook. Baby,
Yes.
sage things. I promise you, you're going to feel different after you sage stuff.
I want to take a moment for everybody that can see this. Boss, that means you too. I want y'all to sit back, close your eyes, and think of peace.
Yes.
Think of that most peaceful place, that most calm place, that most loving place. And I want you to breathe in everything positive about your life. Breathe in every positive breath that you can and exhale all that negativity. Every unkind word that was said to you, everything that was meant to tear you down, you breathe it out. You breathe in every single blessing that was bestowed upon you this week. Every single one. And then you breathe out everything the devil tried to throw at you but couldn't. I want you to breathe in each blessing. Breathe in the ones that love you. Breathe in the ones that encourage you and have faith in you and stand 10 toes down on that big hill just for you. And I want you to breathe out every single hater. Every single person that told you you couldn't, I want you to breathe them out because they have no space in your being. I want you to breathe in every single door that was closed on you and breathe out that foot to knock it on open. I want you to breathe in everything that is love and light and peace and joy and breathe out every ounce of darkness that was ever brought into your life. And that's from my lips to God's ears and to whatever God you pray to.
Woo, child. I'm ready for y'all now, baby. Come on with it.
Let's
I'm ready.
go.
I want to give a shout out to Josie in the house. Want to give a shout out to Kara in the house. And amen, speaking live. Listen here, I'm trying to tell you, Sunshine got me through something so serious the other day. I promise you, I felt like a whole different person when we got through. And I am so thankful for that. Yes.
Peace and blessings, Kara. How are you, dear? How are you? Peace and blessings.
Yes. All right, y'all. So we got a knocker today. We got some very important topics to talk about too. So we're fixing to get right into it, y'all. If y'all don't mind, if y'all here for us, then we definitely here for y'all. So let's get it. All right. What is in the water in Jackson, Mississippi? Lord have mercy. These people are going through down there. And the fact that they don't have running water that's worth anything to drink or to take a bath in is a mess in 2022. Let's talk about it.
You know that the water in Jackson is over 40% the toxicity level?
Wow.
40%, and that is predominantly in the Black communities.
Wow.
Yes. They had the river. This goes back even back to like the 60s, the 70s, when they were having fundings put out to the cities, different parts of the cities, and cities became integrated, and white folks moved out, so there was less funding for Black communities. Now, back in 2019, I want to say the river overflowed, and it flowed into like the actual drinking waters. So that's when it became difficult for them to get the water actually clean. So that's when it became like the water levels are akin to Flint, Michigan, who still has no clean water.
Wow. And how long has that been? That's been going on
3, 4, 5 years, something like that. It's been a long time that they have not been without.
I want to say a clean 5.
I have no idea. Yet, and they are still being made to pay their water bills, although they cannot consume or actually use the water that is coming into their homes.
Right. Let's take a listen to this lady while as she break it down like Devontae. Okay.
Without tax dollars. You gotta pay a water bill, but you can't use the water. That don't make no sense. I got $100 water bill I just paid, and I can't use the water. I am angry about this water crisis, because this don't make no sense. We ain't had no water for 2 months almost. So you can't afford to buy water when you don't fix that come, and nobody on this side of town is giving away any water. All the water being given away is out here out there in South Jackson. I blame the city and the mayor. And everybody working downtown ain't doing their job. Because every time we turn around, we have this problem. This don't make no sense.
Ooh, child. That is, it's really sad to see people having to go through this in 2022. Like, you want somebody that's on a fixed income to pay $100 water bill, bruh?
For water that they cannot even use. They have to boil water to brush their teeth, boil water to actually when you have to boil water to take a shower.
That's like crazy.
No, that's beyond crazy. It's deplorable. It's because they know Black communities, and because they know more often than not, Black folks ain't finna complain because we are so complacent as a people. We have been turned the other cheek to sit and not stand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they believe, and it's shown time and time again they can be done in our communities because there's no stands to be taken.
Yes.
White folks have moved out of the cities, and they've taken their funding away from those particular parts of the cities as well.
This is
even
true.
The water plant there, it's contaminated. They are just able to get back the water pressure today. Some people there haven't had water for over 6 months.
Well, in this article right here, as you can see, the guy that's sitting on the porch with the 2 American flags, bless his soul, his name is Marshall. Marshall says he has no choice but to drink what comes out of the tap. He lives in West Jackson in the United States of Mississippi, a predominantly Black and poor part of the city. He has no choice but to drink the tap water that Jackson residents have been told to avoid. When he turns the tap on, the water runs brown. He says it's been like this for about 8 months, and he has no choice but to drink it. And he says, "Yes, ma'am, I've been drinking it." He smiles. When we asked him whether it worries him, "I turned 70 later this month," he says. Marshall doesn't have a car, so he can't get to the sites where water is being handed out by the National Guard. He also doesn't have electricity or gas because of a recent fire in the house next door, which means he can't boil the water to help him be safer.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, come on now.
You would think that because you know that you have a water crisis, you would be taking water to people, not demanding that they come to you.
Exactly. Like,
this is an obligation as a city.
They're paying
for water that they can't use, paying you for water that they cannot drink. You are actually supplying them with the things that they're actually paying for, so bring it to them.
It's so sad that this day and time, if you are not one of the big wigs, you definitely just have to take the scraps.
Exactly. And how do you have brown water coming out of your tap?
Yeah. I seen one lady that interviewed, and she said that, "Child, it's been like this for 25 years if you really want to know the truth."
Exactly. Since the 60s and 70s. It's been worse since the 60s and 70s, for real.
When you are living in a city and you're not, like I said, a big wig, you don't have a lot of money to pour into, even though you have poured into all your life. When you become a person who's an elder and you get on a fixed income, they kind of start to look over you. You know what I mean? And I just find that to be so sad and horrendous. Because I would never turn my back on my elders, period.
Exactly. Like how I would never put my granny in a place like I could never. I work in a place and I could never like at all. Like and to know what's going on and to still like not care, that's just ridiculous to me.
Yeah, and
Just,
then they underfund certain cities
mm,
because let me just give y'all just a teensy bit of history. When they started integrating, a lot of the white people, they just didn't like this, so they moved out of the city. And they always had the better jobs and made more money, so they paid more taxes. And with that being said, they left black people in a certain area, and they moved to a certain area, and they made it all luxurious and big, and then that's where the city basically went and made everything all nice and polished up, while they left these people behind. And
mm,
it just started getting worse and worse and worse and worse, while over here they got better and better and better and better, till you boom end up with such a
uh-huh,
crazy situation. Like, bro,
exactly.
really?
Uh-huh.
Whew,
Look at how
child.
they shut down schools and rec centers. There is not a library in like a 20-block radius of my house.
That's so
When I
sad.
live in a nicer area, I could walk to like 3, 4 different libraries, rec centers, swimming pools. Like the amenities that they take because the white people have moved out is horrendous. It's horrendous. Everyone deserves to live in the same way. Everyone does. We all
Exactly.
work, we all pay taxes. Our children all go to school.
That, and trust and believe you putting in. I want
Exactly.
to give a shout out to Blake. He said, "Hi, sister." I also want to give a shout out to our favorite star giver, Miss
Tina, how
Peoples, honey. She is the top star giver.
are
She's giving stars, and we
you?
just
Yes,
appreciate
you
you. I don't care if you don't give a 5 star, but at least you giving. At least you believe enough in us to give us something,
are.
child. And we appreciate that, on everything.
Millionaire pending stars. Yes, we love
No,
that.
stars. Okay. And then Blake also, he says it's not the same scenario, but he's looking for another job because the work he do, he just don't get paid his worth. And I want to
Exactly.
give a shout out to Blake because Blake know me. I know Blake. He know ain't no racist bones over here, baby. I'm just gonna speak the facts, and I'm gonna give it how I give. When I was in the store the other day, I was talking to a lady, and she happened to be a white lady, and we was having conversation. And I said, "Well, I'm gonna just say what I feel because my opinion matters." And baby, by the time I got to talking to this lady, honey, she was doing this to me because I was just telling her how I felt about a certain situation, and she was telling me how I felt, and I told her, this day and time, learn how to agree to disagree because you don't have to agree with everything somebody say, but that don't mean you got to be ready to fight them and beat them up.
I mean, as long as you ain't disrespectful and racist, then that's
Exactly.
fine. Yeah. Some
Exactly.
some things do matter. So just, be kind to others. Just learn to live life. People are different. We're all different people. If we were all the same, it'd be stupid and dumb and weird and boring. It'd be very boring. So learn to
Exactly.
embrace all the differences in people and learn to love people for who they are as people, not as a color.
Exactly. And Taylor said, this is sad to hear, especially when you hear about celebs using 489,000 gallons of water in 1 month. But child, check this out. In California, they having a water crisis as well. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on in California. It seems like they about to burn down for good. But
Yes.
baby, it's after them Kardashians and telling them, baby, y'all is using too much water, honey. Y'all better stop it right now. Stop it.
It's really frivolous when you could probably look out your penthouse window and see like an entire neighborhood in flames. I think you should really try to conserve water, dears.
Exactly.
I really do. Like conserve it.
And I want to give a shout out to T Hale who's watching. We appreciate you for coming through, T. And Blake also said, if it wasn't for the elders, our generation wouldn't be here. I wish I had money to help every elder. Even if I had it, I'd go without to help the elders. Listen, you telling the truth. Maybe when some of the things that I'm manifesting come forward, you can be one of the people that help me to help the elders. You know what I mean? Because I'm manifesting some things right now, and they're moving along. But you know how it is; it takes time to get things going the way you want them to go. So, And that's just a good thing, you know. I believe in the elders. I mean, that's one reason why I like going to the church that I'm going to now is because, baby, they put the elders on Front Street, baby, and I love to see them singing and praising, and they get up there and they give a word. And honey, it's a great thing to see. We ain't pushing them to the side and be like, hold on. We like mix the old with the new all the time.
That's kind of why I like my job. I work with the elderly, and it's nice because a lot of people don't actually sit and chat with them. And you know, listen, I talk to all my clients like they kin to me. So I talk about they be running the streets, all that kind of stuff. So they love when I come around. So it's nice to bring life back into the elderly, because sometimes when you get older, you feel like so sad because you feel like you've lost your life, and then to have someone just be bright and sunny and like cheerful and give conversation with you, that's something that they actually do cherish. So I like doing that as well.
Exactly. Sunshine. So Kena says, go on and get you a church, Brandon. The youth need you and your wisdom. Sunshine, can you see me up there in that pulpit, girl?
Child, with the juju balls like with the glass on, I sure could. Yeah.
I ain't lying, because you know I'm gonna bring it to him for real now.
I'm gonna be a deaconess.
Okay now. Because one thing about it, what we got to understand is the world has evolved into something new. The youth, they're not going to conform to anybody fussing at them. Exactly. You got to reach them in the middle so that, you know, y'all can have a conversation. You can understand their playing ground, because come on, tell the truth. We're not out there like they are anymore. So they got their own playing ground at this point. We got our own playing ground. We got to meet them in the middle.
And then we have to start talking at children. Like, we have to start talking to them. Like, children have opinions. They need to be heard. It teaches them boundaries. That's why a lot of kids are getting around with, because they don't, when you're a child, you like, you know, when remember when you were a little kid and there was that aunt, that uncle, that cousin, that somebody you ain't like, and it was like, oh, give them a hug because that's your whatever. Stop doing that. Don't do that. That is an uncomfortable space, and children need to know that they need to learn to say, no, you make me uncomfortable. I do not want you in my physical space, and that is okay. Teach your children boundaries when they're young, so they know boundaries when they're older, and they don't fall susceptible to a lot of things.
Come on now, Sunshine. And Quail said it has to be done in love. Come on with it, Quail. You know it has to be done in love. I mean, nobody's going to listen to you arguing and fussing and hollering in their face.
Exactly.
I ain't going to lie to you. When my mom used to come to me and tell me how I know it was wrong, you know better than that. Baby, that made me feel so bad. I don't want to do it no more. Whereas if you come hollering and fussing them, I'm like, sure, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Do it some more. Do it some more. I'll do it again. I was an I'll do it again kind of child. So it don't talk to me nice or to me funny. I'm still do it.
Because we got to understand, as humans, we naturally have a spirit of defiance. Come on now. You know how it is. Not everybody got it as bad as others. But some of us got just a defiant spirit. And if somebody come at you the right way, honey, they can calm that spirit. And they can get you to reach out and talk and say what you need to say instead of holding it in. And then as soon as you get mad, baby, you're going to explode.
Exactly. And you have to let children express themselves how they need to express themselves. If they don't get that out, it causes such a hindrance. And stop being judgmental and critical. Just let these kids talk. Let them do what they're going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, to be honest, Blake, we need to do a set on gun violence all the time. I'm willing to put that into every show, to be honest. So with that being said, I'm definitely going to get with you on that, because that's something that we just need to talk about, period, point blank. And I also need to bring a few other people in on it as well. My girl, Monica, she a beast with it. I mean, she had a church with no walls. She go out to the projects and get the people that they like to call the sinners and bring them in, and they listen to her. Like, she go live, her and a few other people that are anointed, and they talk to these people. And, you know, I'm glad to see that, because, you know, at the end of the day, you don't know what a person hold within them. that might be the person that can change the world, baby. You don't know.
And I like to tell people all the time, Jesus, who everyone likes to praise, he hung with the thieves and the liars and the drunkards and the sinners and the murderers and the rapists and the unsavory women. Those are the people that Jesus hung around. He didn't hang
Yeah.
around people, the pretentious, the self-righteous. He didn't hang around those folks. He hung
Nope.
around people everyone didn't want to be around. And those are the people that uplifted Jesus. So always be mindful of that. Don't be mindful of those that are looked down upon, because those are the ones that Jesus uplifted the most. Remember that. Remember
Know
that.
your Bible, child. Know your Bible. Quail said she used to tell her mom, go ahead and whoop her so she can go outside, child.
You sound like my sister. Trifling.
I ain't lying. I ain't lying.
Trifling.
I ain't lying. And we thank y'all for coming. You know, when y'all comment, that help us go ahead and keep the subject going so we can hit on what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? So we thank y'all. But with that being said, we're gonna wrap up this conversation about the water. We're gonna pray for these people because I know it's hard out there for them. It's so sad. You know, can you imagine like when the lights go off? You know, they done got so used to these amenities, and then they just snatch them away, and then we be like, what to
Down
do?
the right to do.
I was just telling Sunshine, I want a well.
Facts. I'm gonna get me a well. You think I'm playing? I'm gonna have me my farm with my green yard, with my greenhouse, with my well. Yes, I am. That's from my lips to God's ears. I'm gonna make it happen.
All right, y'all. In other news, Mr. King Heiress has been arrested. And for those who don't know who King Heiress is, this is T.I.'s young son. He's the one that looks like Tiny to me.
It's the most.
And child, people was hitting T.I. up, talking about some talk to your son, whoop the whoop this and whoop the whoop that. And when I tell you T.I. gave a word that was so serious, and we about to play it. We about to play it, honey. Because one thing about it, every father, every mother, they don't go into raising a child and doing a bad job. They actually do the best job they can do. And it's up to that individual to make
follow
a decision. And I'm just not even gonna try to hit on what he said. I'm gonna let him say it. Because the way he said it, he told it exactly how it was.
Sure did.
Yeah. He told it like it was, honey. Ain't nobody finna play with it.
Top of the top. Top of the top. Top of the top. Got a request. Got a minor request. Hope everybody having a phenomenal morning. Got a small request, man. Stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas, his ass going to prison. If you got to keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's going to turn out. You can.
May I take a selfie with you?
No, go ahead.
Please.
I'm in the middle of something. I'm in the middle of something. But go ahead. This is more important. Go ahead. Come on.
Thank you.
I respect him for that.
Just regular.
So I already had that conversation with him, man. King's a good kid, chasing after the wrong shit. And, you know, I trust in God to deal with it the way that he see fit. You know what I mean? It ain't really shit outside. You know, he done got all the whoopings. He done got the punishment. He done did it. He done, you know, did everything as a child you could do to him. So now he gonna have to go through it. You're gonna have to go through it and get through it. And ain't nothing me, his mama, or nobody else gonna be able to say about it, man. But I'm gonna love him all the way through whatever it is he going through.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And shit, man, he gonna learn his lessons. Life gonna ain't no, you know what I mean? Life is gonna teach him all the lessons that he need to know.
Come on now.
And that's the most that we could do. That's the best we can ask for.
Stamp.
I mean, I know who he is at his core. You know what I'm saying? This shit that he trying to, he trying to convince himself of things, as we all do as young men and even young women growing up, try to convince ourselves that we are certain things. And in that journey, we find out exactly who the fuck we really is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it happens when we least expect it, and our lessons come from where we didn't know they were coming from. And it just ain't shit else to do. Ain't shit else to do, man. Time is gonna be his teacher. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I hope everybody have a peaceful, appreciate that, bro. A peaceful and productive day. All right. And I'll catch up with y'all on the flip side. Oh, Memphis, I'll be at you this evening.
All right. So y'all see what T.I. said, honey.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke that like a true parent that truly cares. Have went up and down and up and down. He said King done got all the whippings. He done, banned him from whatever the PlayStation 6, 7, 8. He done, you know what I'm saying, took his money from him. He done did everything he can do. It's now, guess what?
Yeah.
The world gonna teach him a lesson.
And I really respect him for having him go through this process. Because some people would have just, especially parents with money, would have just brought him out of his responsibility as a person. But no, he needs to learn that for every action there is a reaction. There is a consequence for your action. And when you do a wrong, you have to suffer the consequences of your own actions. You're not going to be bought out or paid out or nothing out. You have to do what you have to do as a grown man, because you're grown. They love that word. I'm grown. I'm 18. You are still a baby child. Stay in a child's place. For real. Stop trying to be in these streets where you probably never really, really been.
Child, you done been in the rich streets, child. That's the streets you done been in, the rich streets.
Everybody know
eat you up in them hardcore streets.
Exactly. Come listen. Anyway, everybody know whose son you are, so they really don't bother you too much. And now you want to just be out here proving yourself? Like, come on. Like, no. You have things you can accomplish. Besides being a hooligan.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. We hear you, Blake. We working on that land. Trust and believe.
Facts on facts.
Just to round off of what you just said, Blake, I proved to myself, I told Sunshyne this, that I proved to myself that I can make things happen and manifest certain things. I proved that to myself. So now I'm just, in a competition with myself to do more things. It's not all about accumulating this, that, and the third. It's more so about bringing forth the efforts that can help the community grow in a better way. That's one reason why I'm good and happy with how my business is going when it comes to the photography, because I want my people to be able to get affordable photos that look really good and high quality for a good price. So
can I tell y'all something? I don't think she can hear me. She just showed me some pictures from a baby, from a maternity shoot. Listen, wait for it. They are beautiful. They are really some beautiful, beautiful pictures. Okay, now she can back to hear everybody now. Okay. Hey, we wasn't talking about you, girl.
Oh, for real? Okay. Okay.
We wasn't talking about you. We wasn't.
Okay. But yeah, you have to understand, you know what I'm saying? T.I. said it best. He done did everything he can do as a parent. So y'all don't think he done talked to his son. So quit hitting him up with all that fugazi.
Exactly.
Talking about what he need to do, how he can raise his son.
No, because when you up of the streets and T.I. is of the streets, like you're going. Listen, when you have folks that be unalived in the streets, like you teach your kids some things. You school them in things that most parents don't have to, especially especially being black in America, a black male in America, for real, for real. You have to teach your boys something different just from being young. So to be in that lifestyle that T.I. was in, I'm pretty sure that he educated all of his children on that kind of life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So why he is behaving the way he is behaving is just beyond me. What you mad for, bro? What you upset for? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Who told you no? Come on, no, just don't do that.
And
You
then
better.
not only that, but let's be real now, because you know at church we was talking about those generational curses. I'm not saying it's a curse or anything, but let's talk about the fact that King is actually one of T.I.'s alter egos
Facts.
manifested in his child.
Facts.
Yeah, I
'Cause
know it ain't nothing he can do with that boy, because he already said, he know that energy. That was him.
Uh-huh.
So T.I. ain't got no choice but to say,
I have 4 children, and each one of my children is me 100% at some point in my life. So believe me, I understand exactly what he was saying, exactly what he meant.
yeah. Yeah, you sure can, Blake. And Quail said, if you watch the show, he was bad as hell from a little
Yes,
boy. Child, you
yes.
is not lying,
You ain't
child.
never lying. You
You is
ain't
not
lying.
lying.
Never lying.
He always was a little mischievous, child.
I said the boy's name should have been Damien. I promise you.
He
Lucifer.
Damien.
No, I'm good. I'm good in the hood.
He has always just been extra, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, very much so. Cute little
So,
boy, but listen, do right, sir. Do
right.
right.
And then, you know, let me just say this, and we're gonna get off of this subject. I don't like the way these adults came at him online. Like, that's why the children so out there where they
Yes.
at right now. Because instead of, you know, saying we're gonna pray for him and we hope he go into the right direction, baby, they making fun of him and talking smack and saying stupid stuff. You know, this boy done read this stuff, so that made him retaliate and come back and say some more crazy stuff, doing all type of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Because negative energy only begets negative energy. You have to talk to somebody in love when you want them to do a positive thing. You cannot speak negatively about someone or their life to get a positive result. You just can't do that. You have to breathe light and love into somebody for them to change their ways. You can't just say, oh, well, you did this, you did that, and rah, rah. No, don't do that. Talk to them.
True.
Don't talk at them. Breathe life into them, love into them, because it's probably more than anything what they're really lacking. They want somebody to sit and talk to them. They want somebody to sit and fight for them. They want somebody to sit and be like, listen, you actually matter. I actually care. How can I help you?
Exactly.
That
And
is
Blake
really
said,
what everyone really needs.
that's true, Sunshine. Blake said, I have wondered this. How can you go and pow someone, then go hang out at bikes up, guns down at the park? Listen here, you got to realize that people don't have no morals. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you don't have any morals or values, or you dancing with the devil, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
you would do anything.
Exactly.
That's why I was telling Infamous Fresh that I can't go and hang around everybody anymore, because I'm not in that realm anymore. It used to be a time I would hang around the guns and hang around whoever, and you know, I can fit in anywhere. But see, that's just not of me anymore. It's not that I feel like I'm better than them at this point in time, but I'm just not of that situation anymore. And
Period.
I hope that they find their spirituality in life. But I can't be around that stuff, because when you're around those type of people and those type of situations, then you're around those type of spirits, and that type of spirit can jump off on you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you won't see me promoting violence, you know, like that. You know, we talk about stuff here on the show, but I'm not shooting no videos for nobody that got guns in their videos and stuff no more, like I used to do. I'm not doing it no more. That's not my lifestyle no more. I've changed from that. And, you know, at the end of the day, it just is what it is.
You have to elevate. You have to grow up as a person. If you remain who you are, from the day before and the day before. If you're not growing as a person every day, you're doing something wrong. And you have to know energy is no longer of you. It's not that it is beneath you, it's just no longer of you. It serves you no purpose. And
Come
you just
on
have to move on. You have to move on. You have to, when you elevate, you have to leave the things behind that cause you to stay stagnant. Because they will always just bring you back down to places you no longer need or want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
You may lose some friends. You may lose some family. You may lose a partner or 2 or 3 or 4. However, you proceed to go on and go forward with your purpose and no one else's.
That's right. Well, Blake, I have a gun permit and I actually like guns. I feel like a gun is a tool. It's not anything to play with. And a lot of people are very misinformed with guns. That's why a lot of these younger people are out here hurting each other because they think that it's a form of protection from when they get mad. It's not a form of protection when you get mad. It's a form of protection to protect you from a predator, somebody that's trying to hurt you, when you feel threatened. And, and they ain't no better for the police as well because they have no business using it the way they use it. They giving guns a bad name. Let's talk about the people that's using the guns the wrong way, not the actual guns. And you are so right, Quail, honey. It drains your energy and vex your spirit. Child, I'd rather all day saying kumbaya than to be hanging around a bunch of folks trying to do some negative stuff, talking about what they going to do and hurt this person and all that stuff. Baby, no, that's just not me no more. Sorry.
That's stank booty and no parts. No.
All right. Facts. Facts. Big facts. Yeah, and with that being said, we finna go on a subject that, honey, is definitely rocking the internet. But before we do, this is what I got to say. Like, I don't understand this, but we finna put it out here in the streets, y'all. We finna put it out here. Tiffany Haddish and Aries spill lawsuit. Child. Let's talk about it.
Girl.
Okay. All right. If y'all done heard of this story, y'all done seen it anywhere out here on the internet, on TV, give us a thumbs up real quick.
Yeah, because we need to have a conversation. I have some words.
You all know about this before we get into it.
If you've seen it.
If you done seen it, y'all know about Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears lawsuit. Y'all hit us with the thumbs up right quick, child.
Please, because we need to talk about this whole video.
Yes, child.
Yes.
And we actually going to show a few clips of the video as well.
Because we have the tea.
Well.
We like tea.
Yeah, because see, at the end of the day, I ain't with it.
Me either. Because the whole, as a person in general, it's like an ill for me. But as a mother, it's like I know you playing. I know you playing. That's how I feel. I know. Because had it been my child, everything would have been knocked what? TF over.
Yes. Because
I'm going to go for assault. Okay? Yes. Okay? Maybe unalived then. Because no, the whole situation is appropriate. And the whole narrative that they're using behind this is disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me. I don't even like. Exactly. Nothing funny about it whatsoever.
No, not at all.
There's nothing comedic about the subject at all.
Right. And so with that being said, let me just pull up some of the clips and stuff that we have. So as you see, they're reporting from Hollywood Unlocked. Tiffany Haddish relieved after Aries Spears skit video surfaces. I wanted to take responsibility and I was tired of being extorted. Baby, sometimes it's best to just go on come clean, child. It's just best to go on come clean.
Yes. Now see, I've never liked Aries Spears. You know how I be seeing people and he always gave me like this weird energy vibe. The same way I like Chris Rock.
Yeah.
He's always giving me some weirdo kind of energy, and I understand that now. And like I said before, like sometimes when you trying to get on in Hollywood, they make you do things like this for leverage to be extorted from.
Come on now. Come on now.
So that's the leverage they had on her to have her do what she wanted to do. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll put you on. You got to do this, so we have this on you. So if you ever try to do something goofy, boom.
Okay, and so didn't this happen? When was this video taken? It was
2013 was.
Okay, I thought so. So it's been a while, 2013. However, you can see in 2020, honey, the mama is at Tiffany Haddish party, honey. So this is actually seems like it's been some form of a shakedown for her, but it was absolutely disgusting. But let me tell you what Hollywood Unlocked said what was intended to be a major shakedown for Tiffany Haddish turned out to be a great relief for the comedian. However, full details left out about two separate incidents which led to a long threatened lawsuit have shed a negative light on the renowned comedian and sparked an even larger conversation online, which is right. And Tiffany said this, I prepared the following for your review and approval. Plaintiff's, she didn't say that this is what her attorney said. Plaintiff's mother, Trizamaris, has been trying to assert these bogus claims against Ms. Haddish for several years. Every attorney who has initially taken on her case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear that the claims were meritless and Ms. Haddish would not be shaken down. Now, Ms. Morris has her adult daughter represent herself in this lawsuit. The two of them will together face the consequences of pursuing this frivolous action.
Now, peep this, right? In 2019, Miss Trisha Morris, she entered into a settlement with Aries Spears, and Tiffany Haddish and her minor children were not attached to it. So already got money off of this in 2019. They were also saying that she had tried to get a $15,000 settlement from this as well. So, I mean,
child, look at him. I don't mean no harm.
However, and this is the fool that was talking about Lizzo. Child,
exactly. It is what it is. You see, soon as he talked about Lizzo, how this popped out like boop.
Kevin Samuels is the same thing. Kevin talked about he talked about Lizzo, and look what happened. Look, the Aries talking about Lizzo. Her ancestors are strong.
Come on now.
Don't play with her. That goddess, don't play with her. Yes, it was very inappropriate. And someone that I have known for a very long time, someone who will now be disassociated with myself and my children because he was about to be a part of my children's life. I don't like it no more. It's done. He saw this video and he laughed. While sitting next to me, he laughed. He thought it was the most hilarious thing. I said, how do you find this to be funny?
Something wrong with him.
I said, that screams sympathizer. Are you a pedophile sympathizer? No. You have a good life, sir. No, thank you.
I ain't lying. You really
that? No.
And then, as y'all see, this was Aries, whatever his name is. This was all his Spears child. You know, I don't know that man like that. I don't care.
Man, he's an Aries. His name is Aries. Boo to you, but see all out. No. We don't claim him.
But as you can see, that was, you know what I'm saying, his skit. His skit, and he done got Tiffany Haddish involved in it, and she done went for it because she was trying to get her big break. Now you looking like he looking. I'm just saying. Because, baby, I was taking up for Tiffany. I was like, ain't no way Tiffany done got involved. I was like, I need to see a video first. I need to see the video. Child.
He was popping it. There she is.
So Tiffany says, I know people have a bunch of questions. I get it. I'm right there with you. Unfortunately, because there is an ongoing legal case, there's very little I can say right now. But clearly, while this sketch was intended to be comedic, it wasn't funny at all. And I deeply regret having agreed to act in it. I really look forward to being able to share a lot more about this situation as soon as I can. Child, we waiting on you, Tiffany, because I'm going to just be honest. From the get-go, my spirit had told me, and this was before I even knew it was his sketch and she acted in it. Some told me that he was the majority of this situation. Some just told me that because he just got this energy about him. He like a scumbag energy. Like he don't care. He'll do anything.
Exactly. He looks like it. Like he looks like the bags under his eyes, like he can't sleep because he's evil.
Yes, for real. You know, when you done did a lot of stuff, child, you can't sleep.
Exactly. It plays upon your mind and your brain cells. It can. You really can.
For real. You can't sleep after you done did all that foolishness.
And then you know what else made me so angry about this whole situation? People online. Well, why is there this fake outrage? This is just like what happened to Precious. I said, babies, Gabrielle, I don't know how to say her last name, was a grown woman playing a child.
Yeah.
She actually knew what she was doing. She actually signed up for that role in a movie.
Yeah. You got this polar child like that.
A child. He's 7 years old. Look at this.
It's disgusting. I really don't want to show it, but I need people to understand how disgusting it is. Why would you do that? How you find that funny?
How is this funny? If you find it funny, you're a sicko weirdo. And if you have kids, I'm finna call people on you.
Oh, that part right there really just, I could really just slap him if you want to know the truth. This poor little innocent young child don't know nothing about what's going on.
Exactly. It was said that his mama didn't either because she thought he was going to a Nickelodeon sizzle reel.
Which I got to give her the side. You should have been there, mama. Mama, exactly. You should have been there.
I don't care how auntie up, how niece and nephew up my children are with anybody. I'm going with you because anything can happen, as we can see. And then how do you say Aries, Mr. Spears said that these claims of this video were illegitimate. However, he would stop the distribution and exhibition of this video. So make it make sense, sir.
Right.
If the video doesn't exist, like you told his mother after she asked you time and time and time again for the footage of her child, and you said it was unusable and you deleted it, why are you distributing video of said child? Because make that make sense. Make it make sense. What do I always say? The math ain't doing what? It ain't mathing. It ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. I'm sorry.
What's funny about none of this?
And my thing also, they said it's been out for years.
Yes.
Out for years. How does anyone find this funny? Where is the comedy? If you think this is funny, give me a laughing emoji. If you think it's disgusting, give me a mad face.
Yes.
Because I find nothing comedic about any of this.
Right.
At all.
And see, Tiffany's role in it was not that big, but the fact that you knew what was going on kind of just still make you look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes when you're trying to make it, you willing to do anything to get that light shined on you. But baby, sometimes it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Now, you know, he has a sister, a 14-year-old sister.
Yeah.
Now, the sister said in the summer of 2013, when she was 14 years old, Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears had her do a very sexually suggestive video that she was uncomfortable with. And then when she was uncomfortable with just being with Mr. Spears, Tiffany came in and like told her what she should be doing with the sounds, all that kind of stuff. And when she was done, she said she paid her $100 and sent her on her way. That's what she said what happened when she was. Now the girl is now 22 years old. The boy is 14. So, I mean, I don't know. I see how her role wasn't as big as it could have been, However, just knowing what was going to happen, knowing what was going on, like I wouldn't have involved myself. I couldn't have. I couldn't have involved myself.
Like my grandmama used to say, boy, you done messed and stepped in it.
Period. Wholeheartedly.
And
He
then
should
she
have kept his
said
mouth
that
closed.
nice.
He should have. He should have kept his mouth closed. Because opening your mouth to things that did not pertain to you, brother, has gotten you here.
I know, because I don't think the video would have been popped out if he wouldn't have messed around and said that by Lizzo, because I ain't trying to be funny, but you is not the best looking while you're trying to talk about poor Lizzo. Lizzo ain't even did nothing to you, and you trying to talk about she looking like a poo emoji. Baby, what emoji do you look like?
Because have you looked at the man in the mirror?
I ain't lying, bro. Like, don't do that. And he do look like he don't get no rest because he got all type of wrong spirits.
You got that evil up on him.
Yes.
Look how he just looked like he's ill shapen. He looks stressed out. Like he's half smiling, but he looks stressed. Like no, that's all that evil up on his chest.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what happens when you running around here and you doing people wrong and you're putting the wrong energy out there, because I'm trying to tell you, I do not think this would have surfaced so quick if he wouldn't have said that about Lizzo, baby.
That's on period, because what we're not going to do is talk trash about our big beautiful goddess name is Lizzo, okay?
Okay, now I know. Let's be real now. Lizzo can do the most. Sometimes.
She can, okay. So listen, right? She can be, I ain't never seen her look bad.
No.
Inappropriate.
Yes.
Always slay.
Yeah.
Always slay. She could be inappropriate though. It's like Boo Girl at the basketball game, the cheeks just on display for everybody and the babies too. Like
and
that was inappropriate. She looked good though.
She talented.
And she hits that stage, okay, and she be dancing.
Yeah.
So how she looks like anything,
my mama said that's evil in him. Yes, mama. Very much so.
Yes, ma'am.
Very much so.
That's why he looks so tired and his face is finally
so tired. Yes. Mm-hmm. He look like he ain't getting no rest at night.
At all, because he not. Look, you think about all the things he's possibly done that have not been known about. This is just one incident. Think of all the things that he could have possibly done, because he seems like a sicko in the head.
Well, I don't want to get too far into it, but this lady put this Instagram video out there, and she was talking about how he was one of the main Hollywood men that would be trying to pay her to come and see him at his room, and that he was just disgusting. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yes, he is a true.
She had details, so I know she is not lying.
He's a sexual predator. He really is, in every form. He really is. He's always giving me such like, "Ooh, you were a creep" vibes. Always, and he is a creep. So,
and a fresh breath of air on Twitter says, unclear how Aries spirit talking about anybody's health when the black around his eyes is a clear indication of dehydration, and when you can't even find the time to drink water. One can only imagine what else you neglect. Baby, she laid him to rest.
I'm going to bed because she was very politely disrespectful. We're drinking more water, sir.
That's right. Ooh, somebody said, shut your fat A up, Aries spill. I don't see you worried about your health looking like a fat zombie off Thriller. No. Take care of yourself, then worry about somebody else. See, that's what you get. You stop.
Hey,
you know what? These folks been laying him to rest, baby.
Yes, you know they're gonna come for him. Don't do that. Don't do that. And that's why all this stuff that came out. It's his fault. And Tiffany is what's it called? A casualty of war. There you go. She is a casualty of war.
Child, they say he need to be thrown in the washing machine, child.
And do with bleach.
They is wearing him out, child.
Come on. How does this face say anything negative about Lizzo? Tell me. I'll wait.
He wrong for that. But that's what happened when you speaking out of turn, though. You're
And
gonna get what you're asking for.
When did he get his voice back? Because I ain't heard about him for years. For hundreds of years, I ain't heard about him.
Baby, they wearing him out. Because
after Mad TV, what did he really do with his life? And he wasn't even funny on Mad TV. You want to keep it a whole G?
No.
Look. You know who he looks like? Oh, I'm mad. You know he looks like Brian off of Family Guy?
Oh.
I'm going to bed, y'all. Good night. I gotta go because he does.
But see, the lesson here is you put that energy out there and it came right back out there for you, baby. They is not playing.
Another bit of
playing. When you put that energy out there, you might as well get ready for it to come back to you, child.
Tenfold, and that's tenfold because that's what karma do. Tenfold.
That's right. But the thing is, to be honest, I still hate that Tiffany was a part of that, but you got to pay, my girl. You got to pay. I don't know what type of hit your career gonna take after this, because being that you were just involved in it, like, it's a no. That's the same as if you at the mall with some folks stealing, baby, you going to jail too, whether you didn't steal or not.
Exactly. You drive that getaway car, you get the same charge, baby girl. I'm sorry for you.
So, moving on to the next topic. Once again, honey, the evil in this world that we have to deal with, honey, we will never, ever be able to just downplay all of this foolishness, because it's always going down. All right. Missing Heiress found unalived. Child, we have to bring in a little bit of music just to calm the mood, honey, because there's always some foolishness going on. But baby, we're gonna always keep the spirit up, because we just talking. You know, we telling about these things that's going on in the world, so y'all can be aware. That's right. Come on, Sage. So, all right. As you can see, missing Heiress found unalived. If y'all are a frequent watcher of the news and been seeing what's been going on, child,
or if you subscribe to the Truth Out of Boss on Instagram, you would also know what's going on.
Exactly. Because we be up on the what? The news.
Every day.
So, as you can see, this poor woman right here. Memphis police are looking for a school teacher who was abducted while out for an early morning jog. Y'all, I hate to say it.
Yes.
But y'all got to care about yourself a little bit more. Y'all can't be doing that. Y'all can't be running around here at 4 o'clock in the morning and acting like won't nobody mess with you.
By yourself.
You can't do that, baby. You can't do that.
That's not safe at all. In the slightest. No matter who you are, be a man, woman, it's not safe.
It's not safe, child. You don't know what you're going to end up with messing around. Then if you're going to be out there jogging, baby, why you ain't got no weapons on you? Like, you don't look like you can put no weapon nowhere, but you can.
Facts. The sports hold things. They hold some things. They really do. Let's
see what CNN had to say about this right quick. We may have a quick commercial right quick. So let's hold on. We got 30 seconds of an ad. But at the end of the day, the real deal is y'all got to stop. Like, even when you at the supermarket, even if you walk into your car, if you are alone, or if it's just you and your child, please make sure you understand that you could be a victim at that point in time, because people done got crazy. Okay? They're just crazy.
Pay attention.
We want to find her.
Friends and family of 34-year-old Eliza Fletcher are searching for answers. Police say someone in this black SUV abducted her while she was running near Zach Hurlin Street and Central Avenue around 4:30 Friday morning.
She's teaches, and then she has 2 young boys that obviously we're worried about, and just great lady, really That's wrong.
Hart Robinson is a friend of Fletcher's family. He said Fletcher regularly runs near the University of Memphis. The U of M asked MPD to assist in the case shortly after Fletcher was reported missing.
After we actually found information and saw a video where somebody was abducted, then that's going to raise the alarm.
Police say Fletcher's phone and water bottle were found in front of a house on Central Avenue that's owned by the university. Surveillance video in the area shows Fletcher running in the area wearing a pink sports top and blue shorts shortly before the incident. Robinson said they just want her to be found safe.
If you know anything or saw anything early this morning, we're just asking for you to come forward and help us.
Well, we are sad to report that they found her body today.
Yeah. This morning.
And, this morning. And you want to go ahead and hit on that, Sunshine?
Yeah, well, if we don't know what was going on, this Eliza Fletcher, she was an heiress actually to the Orgil Hardware Company, and 38-year-old Cleotha Abston he waited for her as she ran by. He abducted her and threw her into his car. Now it has been reported that he took the car to his brother's house his brother lives in the Longview Gardens apartments. So he went to his brother's home. A neighbor said that she saw him cleaning out his car. Subsequently, Mr. Aston got into an accident with an ATF vehicle, which is how they actually captured him. They knew it was him because of material left back at the crime scene. That's how they tied him to the actual abduction of Miss Fletcher. So they went to the apartment, they searched. It was his brother's home, actually, Mr. Mario Abston. He's a local rapper, I want to say. Now, he wasn't detained for Miss Fletcher's abduction, yet he was detained for a weapons and possessions charge. So he was not involved, apparently, in this situation at hand. The police arrested Cleotha, I think how you pronounce the name, Cleotha Abston, for her abduction, and they subsequently found her body 700 feet from his brother's apartment building. Yeah. Now, the neighbor has reported that Mr. Cleotha Abston, he is not a good person. Like he would stalk the women at his brother's complex. He would offer them money to have some kind of intercourse with them, and he was just like a creepy dude in general. Not to mention, he spent 19 years in jail for kidnapping a lawyer back in 2001. So he just got out of jail in 2020 for that abduction. He abducted once again on the early morning. A lawyer was outside. He abducted the lawyer. He robbed him. He threw this man. His name is Kennard Durand. That's what I want to say his name is. He threw him in the trunk of a car, took him to an ATM machine, and the only reason that the attorney got away was because he saw a security guard and he yelled for help, and Mr. Cleotha Abston ran away. Although they later apprehended him, and he went to jail for 19 years for that act of abduction. So I mean, he has a pattern.
Yeah.
So
they usually do.
Yes, they usually do. But I mean, he abducted a man and a woman, so I mean, he's not. I guess he's versatile in his victims, but his pattern is. I wonder if he actually knew who she was. That's what I always wanted to know. If he actually was the person.
To be honest, I feel like he watched her. I don't feel like he just decided that he was going to get her that day. I feel like he's been watching her because they already told you that she likes to go jogging at 4:00 in the morning by the university. And she probably did this probably 5 days out of the week.
Which is a bad thing to do. Like, you have to switch up your routines, especially as women. When you switch up your routine, you're harder to decipher. Go jog at a different time every day. Jog someplace different. Don't be stuck in your routine and things you have to do that you can be susceptible to something like this happening to you as well. She has 2 small children at home. She has people that actually love her. And because she was a creature of habit, this is what happened to her. And it's very sad. It's very, very sad.
It's very unfortunate, and I hate this happened to her. You know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't looking for that, which a lot of women don't. That end up being abducted. That's why I'm saying you don't even have to have something humongous and big. But if you're going to be running by yourself, don't get in your mind that it could never happen to you. Always have it in the back of your mind. I'm gonna be protected just in case.
Exactly.
That's what makes better sense, honey.
Exactly. Carry some mace. Carry one of those grape whistles. Don't they have grape whistles that the women carry around?
Yes.
And you whistle,
Yes.
you blow on when someone's coming around you. Carry one of those. Carry some pepper spray, a pen, a nail file,
I'm
something.
talking about get something. Anything other than nothing.
Carry some keys, anything. Use your cell phone and a fanny pack. Whip it around. Anything to make you a weapon so that you are safe and you can come home safe to your families.
Yeah,
It's really,
and that's so sad to hear that. And then they were saying that he was arrested after his DNA was detected on a pair of sandals found near where Miss Fletcher was last seen.
yes. It was probably when
So,
he
not only are you a criminal, yeah. So you're not even a smart criminal at this point, bruh.
you should have had on sneakers because that's like.
I mean,
So what?
just you know what, but it is what it is. We just know that we got those type of people in this world.
Yes, be safe. Protect yourself. Running in pairs in a group. Do not go out alone. Go out when it's light outside where there are people around so that you can be safe. So if something like this happens, someone will be able to at least help you. That's all.
That's right. And we reported on last Tuesday about how they are, going after these women with these new techniques, which definitely plays right into our next story. Thank you, Taylor, for coming through. We appreciate you. Always feel free to tag us on your post and all that so we can reshare them. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And Maddie said, that's messed up, man, with his fun looks. I know they always be look like, I'm telling you, some don't be right here. They always be looking some type of way, some type of crazy. Pep, you right, taser. Make sure we add that taser in on that thing. But that takes us into our next story, y'all.
Allergy season is killing me, y'all. Jesus.
Yes. Where they actually starting to put fentanyl into roses.
Yes.
So we got a video to share. Hold on. Let me pull it up. You just can't listen. I don't mean no harm when I say this, but this is the real deal. Stop being so goofy and thinking you can trust everybody. If somebody walk up to you, a stranger, talking about I got something for you, baby, no, you don't. What you talking about you got for me? No, you ain't got nothing for me. I don't even know you. Like, don't accept nothing from somebody that you don't know for the simple fact you don't know what they're trying to do.
Then you're great. Stranger danger. Even when you grown, stranger danger.
That's right. Let me get some volume on this.
Ladies, I need y'all to listen up. At first, I was hesitant about making this post, but I know bringing awareness to the problem can bring change. Recently, I was approached by 2 young girls in Clinton asking for help. After giving them money, they gave me a rose in return. I insisted that I didn't want the rose. She still slid it through my window. Later, she came back to the car to check on me. Ironically, something told me to look at the rose. It was filled with a powdery substance. It has been confirmed that in similar situations in this area, it is a possible fentanyl in the rose. They have been putting drugs in the flower, waiting for someone to sniff them, and sniff the substance. And once they pass out, they take them for sex trafficking. The girls were waiting for me to sniff the rose and inhale the substance in the rose. Sex trafficking is real, and it is happening in Clinton, Mississippi. I let my guard down, and it is possible that I could have been affected by this for the rest of my life. Please be aware of your surroundings and be careful. They are using the roses as a symbol for sex trafficking. That's that's crazy. But I don't put nothing past anyone in these times. So I'm glad that she did post this, and because she posted it, I'm posting it as well. Y'all be safe out there.
They're using children to perpetuate this foolishness. That's
Child,
what makes it even sicker.
right? They probably giving them a hot $20.
That's what I'm saying. And you're more than likely going to trust a child coming to you than you would an adult. Just like when a man wants to abduct a child, oh, I'm looking for my puppy. I'm looking for my puppy. You know, all kids like puppies.
Yeah.
So it's like we have to be so careful. Sex trafficking is real. Human organ trafficking is real. Just trafficking in general is just very, very real. And just be safe, ladies and gentlemen. Just be safe.
That's right. All right. We're going to take it to another direction right quick, y'all, because y'all know we like to have a good time over here. So a little laughter goes a long way. So of course we like to show funny videos at some point in the show so y'all can laugh, because you know it just ain't enough laughter no more, honey. It's everything's so serious right now.
Yeah.
So Sunshine found these two videos, and I got a glimpse of one of them, and I just automatically bust out laughing, child. Because I'm like, oh no, they is too much for me. There's too much for me.
Too
So
much time on the hands.
let me pull these videos up, honey. But it feels good to laugh. It helps you escape the foolishness that's going on in this world, because it's a lot of, they don't never talk about the good stuff that's going on.
And laughter releases serotonin, which is good for you. It's healthy. It's happy. You know what I mean? So laugh more.
Relax, Shadow. Shadow, relax.
Why would he do that?
Shadow, relax, Shadow.
I'm talking about then what make it so bad. The dog ain't real. He got the blind man stick, and she dropped her sandwich.
We'd had to fight.
We would have had to fight. Like, it would have been a fight.
I would have unalived your dog. Okay? No. No, thank you. He would have been in, like, no. And he look how he just like going like this with it. Like, who does that as a person? Like, yo, the roof, the base was decent. I couldn't.
Good. I cannot with these folks. Like, oh my God. I'm not finna keep playing with these folks.
We'd have been fighting. That's it. We'd have been fighting.
It really would have been a whole fight out here in these streets. Because, baby, you done made me drop my sandwich. And this next child, I just don't know what to think of it. Because, baby, they just went wild.
It looked fresh. Yes, it looked like it was a whole bunch of still stuff together. So it looked like she had just opened that. She didn't even open it. Did she open it? I'd have been mad. I don't see folks walking on the street eating a sandwich. So I don't think she ate a piece of that sandwich yet. I'd have been mad. He opened a whole new sandwich.
Well, the next clip, internet gone wild, child. That's all I can think of to say.
It's a party.
Why? Why they did that? Why? Who did this? Who did this? Why they did that to that dog? And then look how the dog turned around and looked with that wig on. You know what?
Throw it back in the circle. Yeah, get it. Yo, the club was popping that night.
It was popping.
The club was popping. The club was popping.
I'm through with it. I'm through with it. Look at that was looking like. I wish I knew her.
Sex.
Child.
It's a mess. It's the way she never gonna look like.
And what color is this wig, child?
It's like a pink salmon. It's like a salmon.
Yes.
I call it salmon. It looks good with her complexion, you know?
Child, I cannot. Yeah, okay. So we are nearing towards the end, y'all. Let's go ahead and go right into our next topic, honey, because it always goes down here on Talk About It Tuesday. That's right. All right, now check this out, child. Terror at the amusement park. Still, y'all, after that black boy fell to his death, y'all still out there riding rides.
My kids can't go no amusement park. My mama be mad.
And let me tell you, trust and believe, when I used to go to Six Flags, I used to make sure I get on all the rides.
Every single roller coaster I rode at least 2 times. I'm a throw junkie. I love a big old roller coaster that make me go all the way up. Like I like to put in my stomach, be up in my chest, be lit.
No more.
I don't even want to ride the Sea Dragon no more. Okay.
I ain't like the Sea Dragon.
Not the swings. I want to ride the merry-go-round. Because even the Ferris wheel got stuck. I'm good on all of y'all stuff.
Right. Like, no. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. So, of course, we got something to show y'all. Baby, look. Mary talking about some she weak. Talking about some Gucci got a girlfriend.
Period.
Gucci. Yeah. So, this is what happened at an amusement park, honey, that has proven to me that there is no more reasoning behind riding any rides anywhere anymore.
I ain't going.
I'm over it. Like, why would I want to ride a ride at this point?
I swear back in the day, the rides were made out of like titanium or something, because we didn't have these things going on back in our day.
Child.
That's all I'm saying.
Child, here we go. Yes, y'all ready.
Warning. Look how it's swaying. It's swaying. It's swaying.
Child, what is going on? Like, no.
Look at this. Ooh. Look how he bounced.
What? Man. One more time. One more again. No way. Like, no.
That's 50 feet.
50 feet.
50
and it actually injured some people.
15 people went to the hospital. Thank the God no one was in the hospital. That right there, somebody could have been gravely injured.
No, y'all ain't get me on no rides no more. No, thank you. No.
I'm not riding bumper cars. Neither.
Me either. I don't want to be in there one of them either.
I'm not going to the kiddie section of the amusement park. I'm not getting on nothing.
I might not be able to get out.
No, you know where I'm going to go? Where they're selling funnel cakes. I'm going to the arcade. Tickets all day.
Be careful with what you eat, because you know why? I got a close friend that has worked for the amusement parks, and he was telling me about how unclean these people are. Okay, so be careful about who you letting out there fix your sandwich and your funnel cake and your corn dog.
So you just gonna ruin funnel cake for me, bro? Like that's how you gonna do me? Like I don't have many pleasures in life. You gonna F up the funnel cake?
I don't mean no harm.
I'm coming back. No, you broke.
Mean no harm. However, it is what it is.
That's the fact.
Just be careful. Just be careful, honey.
Y'all know those the pretzels? In my city, we have like the soft pretzels, right? And when I was little, there was a guy on the boulevard. That's like a big like stretch of area. My land used to ride up and down. He would sell these pretzels, and I used to love them. When I was 10 years old, here go my daddy. You know, if he picks his nose, how was he washing his hands? I ain't had a pretzel in 31 years. Do you understand me? Not from a bag, not from a stove, not a dry pretzel. I'm making myself pretzel. I don't need pretzels. No, just ruined.
He ruined it.
Just ruined. And I used to love pretzels.
I'm with him though.
I mean, that's facts. But how are you going to buy me the pretzel, sir, and then say these things? Like you said, that's entrapment.
It's a little entrapment into it. Yeah, it's a little trap. Yeah. Which takes us into our last story. And thank y'all for hanging in there with us, because you know we always coming through with everything, you know, to go ahead and give y'all the tea, give y'all the real, give y'all all that, you know what I'm talking about? And make sure you always be ready and available at 8 p.m. every Tuesday for Talk About It Tuesday. And we definitely got the cups on deck. They are for sale. Yes. They are $25, and with a special coupon, you can get $5 off and get it for $20, so you can sip the tea with us.
And don't forget to follow on Facebook and Instagram, because you know we post there too.
That's right. So make sure you always come through and support your girls, baby, because we doing this and we ain't stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. Like Diddy, baby. Ain't nobody playing no games around here. Ain't nobody playing no games around here. All right, y'all. So we're going to take it on into our next and last final story. Have y'all ever heard of the pink sauce lady, child?
Yes.
The pink sauce lady. The pink sauce lady is a chef that blew up on TikTok. She was making this Pepto-Bismol colored sauce, and people was intrigued. They trying to figure out, what is the sauce? Because she putting it on a hamburger. She putting it on a chicken finger. She putting it on a barbecue. What is the sauce? I want to taste the sauce. Well, I hate to say it, but the pink sauce lady didn't do her research. She had a great product on her hand, but she let the quick fame take her to a place that she didn't need to go to. Because you know they say strike while the iron hot.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get into the story, y'all.
Now we talked about her up on my news channel up here in Philly. So it was like they actually had the sauce. They said it was really good. So I wanted to try it.
Sauce was good.
I heard it was popping. I wanted to try it. I just wanted a little taste. I wanted to taste. Just wanted to taste.
Okay, let's listen to what the pink sauce lady got to say.
Hey y'all, so another announcement. So the reason why we're doing refunds is for a fresh start. And our customers that were patiently waiting on orders, listen guys, you guys will receive a discount code when we do launch the new and improved pink sauce, okay? So as soon as we come up with the date for launch, we're going to send you guys an email. So y'all just stay tuned, keep checking your emails, and yeah, soon we will announce the new pink sauce launch. People who purchased prior to and have been refunded and they were waiting or their package will receive a discount code. And yeah, y'all will be some of the first ones to know when the launch date is happening. So yeah, just keep checking your emails. And I know everybody is extremely excited about the launch. I'm so excited too. And yeah, happy Labor Day.
All right, so y'all heard the pink sauce lady say refunds and the relaunch because, child, she prematurely launched the pink sauce, y'all. And when she prematurely launched the pink sauce, she started shipping the pink sauce here, there, and everywhere. And child, it was riding in the mail.
Yes, it was not consistent. People were complaining that one sauce tasted from the other. It was a lot. It was a mess. They were complaining
about the pink sauce was stinking.
Yeah, talk about the misspelled ingredients. You can't properly count the, what is it called, the daily nutrition value of her sauce. You can't count your calories right. You know, It was a lot.
So she said in the pink sauce, it had dragon fruit, sunflower seed oil, honey, chili, and garlic. Okay.
Mhm.
And as we scroll down, we'll see where, the hue of pink keeps drastically changing. Like it started off that high pink, then it ended up being a dull pink. Like you're not consistent because you kind of just jumped into some. I salute you for the idea. I do, because you had the idea, but you did not follow through. And then, as you can see, it says the pink sauce, the infamous dipping sauce that everyone is raving about. Our mission to excite your taste buds with flavor and thrill you with our creativity. And if you could tune in onto the nutrition facts, you'll see that some of the nutrition facts, child, was misspelled, child. And they was like, because you see it say vinegar instead of saying vinegar.
The daily were completely off. It was just, but that's what happens when you don't measure things. I feel like if she measured things properly each time, that would have been different. You know how folks do. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
We don't measure anything. We just season until the answers say stop. So she can't really say what she puts in where. You know what I mean?
And here go one of the people that check the pink sauce out.
I'm not touching this shit. This is no. I saved my chicken nuggets just for this shit. Now I gotta put my shit in the air fryer to heat them back up, and I could have ate them when this shit was hot.
Lord, look how she shipped it, Lord. It was people.
No, ma'am.
People stuff were bussing.
No. Look at this.
I mean, it's screaming. Started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding my breath like a motherfucker. Oh my God. Look at this. It don't even say pink sauce on this bitch. Oh my, it's gone. There's nothing else in here. Like it's gone. Oh my God. You're done. Light it up. I can't even stop the video. Please come. Turn this off. Pink sauce is canceled. I'm about to throw up. Turn the video off. No. It's enough for me. For one, it stink. Okay. Sweetie, I had gloves on, but we're still putting hand sanitizer on.
Oh wow. She's literally gagging.
Yeah.
It stank. Sorry, y'all. Nope.
But you know why, right? The temperature.
Yes.
The temperature of it all.
The pink sauce is
Y'all waited this long for nothing. This is no, ma'am. We're not trying this. Look at this. It stinks. Like,
oh wow, that's so sad.
The pink sauce.
So it definitely was screaming. You did not check into your situation before you just jumped into it. You just jumped into it.
Yeah.
You had a good idea. And then we got one more video I want to share. This lady's going to break it down a little bit more, and then let's check this out.
Great fact from fiction. Hi, I'm Layla. I studied marketing psychology and I worked with companies, mostly e-commerce, with product launches to PR, to media buying and all the shebang. And here on TikTok, I talk about people who are going through a PR nightmare, aka cancel culture. Let's get you caught up first. This product went viral on TikTok. It's called the pink sauce, and it wasn't long before reviews started coming in, and most of the reviews were positive. But hey, there's always a clout chaser willing to spread lies for views, and this person posted a video saying you didn't try the pink sauce, implying the sauce made them sick. But they didn't stop there. They posted a comment saying, I will update you guys as soon as I'm out of the hospital. Please pray for me. On his bio, he wrote RIP, and of course, negative news spreads faster than positive news. And now everybody believes that one person was unalive because of this product and people are getting sick, which is a lie. And of course, more and more creators started making up lies based on that first lie. which turned into a meme, and again, more lies. The original creator who made up that lie apologized, but of course, he took down that video before it even went viral.
It's Dev. So I'm not dead. So first and foremost, I want to say sorry if I scared y'all. I mean, that was my intent, but like not like this.
Okay, I ain't trying to be funny, but we already know what type of person we're dealing with. That foolishness. We have to deal with. They always have to be right.
We really care. Talk like whatever.
Like I'm over it. Okay.
Second off, I want to say to Chef P, sorry if this scared you at all or impacted your business in any way. That was never my intent. The opposite, actually. This was meant to be a full social experiment to see how quickly other people could spread misinformation.
A shitty person talk about messing with someone's business as a social experiment. Now I'm going to address valid questions that our people are asking and more lies.
She just admitted to a crime.
I'm sorry to disappoint all of you, but this business committed no crime. Did she mess up? Yes. First, the nutritional label was wrong. Is she required to put a nutritional label on the product? No. Why? Because the FDA exempts some businesses from having to put a nutritional label on. The FDA doesn't approve a sauce, so it doesn't even have to be FDA approved. The FDA approves ingredients. None of her ingredients are imported, and all of the ingredients are 100% legal. Where she did mess up is not getting an accurate nutritional label, which is usually done by sending your product over to a lab and getting it nutritionally tested. These tests cost about $400 to get done, and it takes a while for the results to come back. Surprise, surprise, it's not uncommon for companies to sell a product before a patent is approved, a trademark comes in, or before a lab test comes in. During the pre-sale and the first few months of getting a product, this is when companies usually fix any mistakes. And for all the people saying, who buys a food item from TikTok? I'm not going to point to accounts, but there are hundreds of products on TikTok who sell food products online. Amazon sells food online. It's normal. I genuinely feel sorry for this business. As someone who's seen businesses make mistakes in the first 3 to 6 months, she had a public mistake. She went viral. People are taking advantage of the situation and posting things in bad faith. And some customers got some damaged packages, which is very normal in the e-commerce space. This is a PR's nightmare, so let's shoot all the fear mongering.
All right, see, I heard that, honey.
So I have a question. Because he said that the pink sauce and it caused him to be unalived, which negatively affected her business, can't she sue him?
Yeah.
I would. I would definitely sue him. I would most definitely sue him for the detriment he caused to my business. I really would.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna just give these big words of encouragement because I have failed in business, but then I got right back up and I came back harder than I ever been before. You know what I'm saying? I haven't always done things right. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't satisfy everybody, no matter how hard you try. But what you can do is you can check your mistake. Because I'm going to tell you like this. If you're not making a mistake in business, you're not learning.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you make a mistake, don't let that cause you to stop doing what you're doing. I'm here to tell you now that mistake that you made is your claim to fame, baby. That's how you're going to find out what you don't need to do. So pink sauce lady, I tell you to go in the lab, get it right, and come back out harder than you ever came before, my girl. You know what I'm saying? I actually would like to try the pink sauce, but I want to try the pink sauce when you get it right, okay?
I mean, me too. I want to try. Me too. Very much.
And then we'll do a video.
Yeah. Oh, I want to put it on some salad or something because it looks like salady too.
Yeah, it look like it can be salady.
I want to try. Most definitely.
It look like it can be salady. All right. Well, as y'all know, we have come to the final end of our show. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit y'all with our what, Sunshine?
Words of encouragement.
Would you like to start it off?
I mean, I've already prayed upon everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say, I had my day. Remember, take that day to unleash everything, to unwind, to care for yourself, so that you care for other people. Because you deserve it.
That's right. Also, don't let nobody cause you to quit. People that have stank booty energy, is what we like to call it here. Those are the type of people that will take something that you've done and you've created and try to talk down on what you're doing when they're not actually doing anything at all. So you take anything that these people are saying about you, and what you do is you use it for a positive. You forgive them, but you keep it moving. And don't ever feel like you have to deal with a person. If a person's energy is not, coherent to the life that you're living, you have every right in the world to skedaddle, hit it, leave it alone, block it, or whatever you got to do. But whatever you don't do is give up. Let people talk. Let people try to downsize your abilities. But what you do is, like Beyonce said, your best revenge is your paper. Okay? Period. So go out there and get it, honey. It's out there for the getting. And with that being said, we're going to clock out. We'll talk about it Tuesday. We'd like to thank everybody for coming through. Yes. And we appreciate y'all. Every week we are going live at 8 p.m. Tuesday Central Time. Okay?
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. And be on the lookout. The website is coming soon. Millionaire Pending, honey.